It's Yu-Gi-Oh time! Hello, welcome to another figure review. Today we're gonna have a look at the MegaHouse Art Works Monsters Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters Red Eyes Black Dragon. Joey's trustful companion finally gets a figure, and one that, by the looks of it, is gonna be very freaking good, because not too long ago I did review the Blue Eyes White Dragon from the exact same line, and if for those of you who don't know, Artworks Monsters, it is the old school designs but kind of updated, make it look even more gritty, more realistic. And I know the term realistic seems kind of weird when I'm talking about a dragon, but still, you got some pictures on the box. I like the gold lettering on it. Also, let me go in on it just real quick. I don't really look at boxes often, but this one is really prestigious and I kind of like it for that. So you got some more gold lettering, and also on the top you got the Millennium Eye, Millennium symbol, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever. So enough about the box, let's have a look at the figure. As always, if you guys like this channel, if you want to support me, support this channel, you should subscribe. You can help out with that. Very easy, doesn't cost you anything. So let's go. Is it possible to feel attracted towards a dragon statue? Because I'm, asking for a friend. Size of this guy, he stands to the head, that would be 22. To the wings, that would be over 30 on this side, and about 30 on this side, centimeters that is. And for your inches, that would be 12. And for the head, I'm going back to that, would be about 9. And if you count the horns, it would be actually 9 inches. So, there's a lot of different ways to look at this, but it's pretty big. Also, the wingspan goes pretty much over 12 inches, 30 centimeters. It's big and beautiful. Size comparisons. Here's Jalter, SH Figure Art Son Goku. I still have a NECA turtle standing around here from all the turtle reviews recently, so might as well put that one up. Figma Yugimoto, Figma Joey Wheeler. Wait, I did this wrong. Figma Junochi. The Artworks Monster Blue Eyes White Dragon, an actual Red Eyes Black Dragon card, which is pretty similar to the pose and the design and whatnot. And Darkseid! Well, that's probably the most size comparisons I've ever done. It was fun though. Let's have a look at this beast. Oh my god. Face sculpt. Wow, snout, dragon hat. It looks amazing. Obviously you have kind of like the beak on there, the teeth are individually molded and painted. They have like kind of like a silver look going on, and I don't mind it. The tongue is see-through red plastic, which is kind of weird. I mean, it makes for great effect, makes for great illusion, but still, just doesn't really make sense to have a see-through tongue, I guess. Then again, who the hell am I talking about sense when I'm holding like a dragon in my hands that's coming out of a card? Yeah, that's that. Also have a ton of detail in the mouth, also nicely shaded and painted in there. Then you have the fiery red eyes, have some great metallic in there, really makes it pop. And as you can tell throughout all of the figure, there's some blue metallic spots that are really shiny, and depending on how the light hits it, it pops out more or less. And I like that. That was a thing that was on the original card. In some artworks always had like a blue hue to it. Even the German card was called Red Eyes Blue Dragon. That's not a joke. That was on the official early German cards that it was the Blue Dragon. You have a lot of red also shining through his scaly body. Got spikes on the back. Should also be noted that they're a lot more shiny than the rest of the body. Spikes itself are coated in like something that's, well, making it more shiny, while the rest of the body looks more matte. And then you got the wings. Let me have a look at that one, just zoom out real quick. With this giant, beautiful wingspan. It should be noted that most of the figure is somewhat rubbery. Well, actually the tail, well, the tip of the tail. There's parts of it that I'm thinking it won't be, it's not really breakable that easy. So it is sturdy, and it is somewhat rubbery in some points. But like, the tail is actually still fairly sturdy, just really the tip. What I'm trying to get at is, the sturdiest part of the figure are the wings. Hey, Payne, while editing this, I keep saying sturdy, and that's not correct. What I meant by that is some plastic is hard plastic, some plastic is soft plastic, and I made the softer plastic on the points that are easily breakable. As such, it's a very cool idea and well done, so you don't break off your stuff. Except for the wings, which are made in a hard plastic and therefore are a lot easier to break off. That's what I meant. Back to the video. You have to attach them to the back, heat up the back first, and then slide it in nicely. So let's have a look at that. There are some, they are a little bit see-through on the tips, and there's some red on there as well. Overall, the molding on it is fantastic. Have this claw, which is see-through red, and then all throughout it, little slabs of red. You can see that here, here, and here. Just like a tiny bit, and I feel like that's great. In like a sea of black, just to have those kind of red dots shine through all of it. Then we move down to, once more, the scaly chest area. Looks like he has eyes in the chest. Are those his dragon nipples? I don't want to know. Forget I asked. You have the big claws, which are fairly sharp, have like a nice metallic going on. You have a little bit more red in the arm. And I'm going back to the face, that's a little bit in the way. Have the big shoulder spikes with a lot of blue, and we got some more in there. Shoulder spikes actually on the torso. I was not talking about these, but those are also here. Very spiky, be careful with it. You will cut yourself if you don't respect the spikiness of this guy. And down to the legs, you have some more detail in there. Dude, I just love the blue on here. It's really just a stripe on top of it, goes on throughout the knee pad, and then just kind of stops. But the effect of it, it leaves nothing to be desired as we go down to the big claws, which go into some kind of volcano rock. Now, it looks cool under there, but considering how much detail there is on the figure, another layer of red or like darker orange really would have elevated that much more. I'm just saying, elevate. The rock formation, the volcano formation looks kinda plain compared to the rest of it. That's just how good the rest of it looks. Also, you have like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Symbol on there, logo on there, which we did not have with the Blue Eyes, I think. The Blue Eyes also had a lot of a smaller base, but that's just the nature of this beast standing with its legs proudly spread, and don't read too much into that. I want to have another look at the big tail. Has all the scaly goodness in there, and all these small tips of red shine through once more, and the curve it does. I mean, yes, the pose is amazing. I love it. It's really fierce and powerful, and the amount of detail. That's really what almost makes me dizzy on these guys. The amount of detail is phenomenal. The paint job has no slips. No small issues whatsoever, and that's pretty much all I can say about that. And obviously, since we don't have articulation, since we don't have accessories, this is going to be the end of the review. Final thoughts? I kind of just did that already, but I'm going to go over it real quickly again and then add some. Paint job is amazing, the pose is amazing, the overall artwork, the design of the figure is amazing. I love taking the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Figures and characters, actually, monsters, and making them a bit more realistic, a bit more like they were in a movie, and just, it looks fantastic overall. No complaints there. The only thing I really have to talk about, I guess, is the price point, because with this one is expensive. He will cost you about, I'd say, 150 or 200 bucks. I say bucks because might be US dollars, might be euros, might be, I don't know. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, and especially if you're a fan of Red Eyes, I think it's absolutely worth it. It has a great size. It definitely looks imposing enough. It's not like small, dinky kind of 10 centimeters figure. As such, yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say about it. I love it, and I will recommend it to all Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans. And even if you're not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, if you like this design, I think it's still an impressive piece in any collection, but obviously it's more catered to the fans of the product. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Red Eyes Black Dragon wants. A Figma Joey figure, which has nothing to do with this.